The autistic experience can be one of exquisite beauty or agonizing sensory overload. Navigating this sensory experience has become my life by necessity. It has created my greatest suffering and my greatest achievements. Am I autistic or artistic? When you feel everything so acutely but cannot process it all, sensation can become painful, and emotion a drowning pool of nothingness that's too much to process. A city street is agony, a quiet forest heaven. The sound of a fridge or a scratchy shirt is so uncomfortable, self-inflicted pain is a relief to the suffering. To shield myself from the sensory storm, I have created my own world. Soft, quiet, soothing, full of sensory stimulation that is pleasant to me in order to overcome the stimulation that is so painful. I began to make music in order to create a sonic bubble around me that is soothing and able to mask painful sounds out of my control. I have always heard music in my head, especially in the quiet of nature. Textures and colors weave a tapestry of aural light into music. Trying to reproduce this feeling I get in nature has become my passion. Since I was a child, nature has always been where I go to find peace and rejuvenate my nervous system, which tends to get fried from being so overstimulated all the time. I choose to live by a beautiful forest where I can find this space when I need it, and it has brought me countless hours of peace and rest. It is where many songs have been born, and the overwhelmed city life can melt away, washed clear by the whispering river.
The river is flowing, flowing, flowing. Emeralds flicker through the trees, sapphires sparkle on the breeze. The symphony of life sings in my heart. Deep within the temple green, living pillars kiss the sky.
But this sanctuary is about to be developed, and the feeling that there is no safe, quiet, natural spaces left is overwhelming. So music again becomes my sanctuary. I've taught myself to play many different instruments in order to create a multi-layered aural texture that one can slip inside and be held by. A temple of sound. I only use real instruments without synthesized sounds, for I find them much better at creating the deep, enveloping experience I need. This music has been my greatest teacher and healer as I surrender to its creative process. It opens me to so many learning curves and has been very useful to me as I listen to it every day to help find peace in a stressful and noisy world. Music has also offered me a path to emotional communication and healthy emotional release. All my first music was instrumental, and finding my voice was my biggest challenge musically and in my life. My soft, almost inaudible speech drove people around me crazy, but what to them was so quiet, to me was so loud I could barely stand it. But I began writing songs, and I wanted to sing them, even though I had little ability to express emotion in my voice. So I began to listen and copy the sounds of singers that had a lot of emotional expression in their voice. As I did, magic happened. I began to not only express emotion with more ease, but I was more able to feel it. And feel it I did. It was as if a dam had burst and a huge tidal wave of emotion crashed through.
Letting go and falling through the stars. The day can never comprehend the dark. Born into the mystery that was always part of me, falling through the holes in my heart. Free falling.
Luckily, I was also in intensive therapy at the time, so I could work with this and integrate it. After several years, I found that I had cracked through the emotional wall of autism. It's not that my autistic nature disappeared, but I was able to express and feel. Best of all, I now have a voice, and my songs and music have been embraced by the world with 9 CDs which have sold well and won numerous awards. Seems though I feel every transgression made to this earth in my body. The pain can be enormous, yet the sensitivity also helps me see the world from a different perspective. I have never been able to understand the way we pollute and destroy nature without a care. My body has become sick because it can't handle the toxic overload in the environment, and I seem too sensitive to handle the overstimulation of modern life. So I continue to learn, to heal, and to try and get stronger so I can share the exquisite beauty and healing I experience in the natural world. This, I hope, can open up others to the beauty of this planet and instill a desire to help preserve it and make the world a better place for the growing community of sensitive people and for future generations.
High upon these lofty heights, my cells dissolve into the light.